Hello everyone, good evening. I'm Akshay. I am a Teach for India fellow working in Chennai High School, Pulyantop. So I'm a second year fellow and I was involved in organizing CSK this year. So it's been quite a roller coaster journey, I must say. So managing classrooms and organizing CSK itself is a lot of effort. I'm not going to talk about that right now. This talk is mainly the starting part of it is mainly of those people who really helped a lot when we needed, but still chose to be off the radar. Some of those great people whom I have not even seen most of them, but still have chosen to help, still have volunteered for their support. So this talk is dedicated for them. It's a gratitude from our side for them. So yeah, it's named Dark Knights to dedicate for them. So this person, so I've not met him. I've not seen him. I got a contact through one of my friends, and he's like, you contact this person. He might be willing to give you buses. So, and he said anywhere between near Velacheri schools. So I called him and I was like, I got your number. Can I can we talk? He's like, the person already briefed me. I will give you two buses each day. Just tell me the school address. I'll send you the buses. Okay, that was quick. And I didn't really follow up with that person, but that person. Like without even me saying, I sent him the school addresses, and next day morning 6 o'clock buses were on the place, and we got two buses each day, which would have otherwise costed around 20,000. So it was just the willingness to help from that person, so thankful to him. uh, this is interesting and very special also. So this person saw us one of Facebook posts and contacted saying, are you in need of t-shirts? So that's what the person said, and we were like, we initially didn't know if we had to pay or anything, so we just told we are in need of 35 t-shirts for the team, because we know we couldn't afford for 3,000 plus t-shirts for students. So we said 35 t-shirts for the team, and he was immediately, tell me the size and I will sponsor 35 t-shirts. So this person did not again demand any money, and we still haven't seen him. Apparently he came for CSK and talked to a few fellows, and he was very supportive, saying you guys are doing a lot of work and this is just the small bit that I could do from my hand, and this is so much validation for the work we do. So this is, I couldn't get his photos, I just took a screenshot of the mail he sent. And so this is an artist, the Merakist, Ashika's here's friend. So she decided to draw a portrait and give it to any person who's willing to contribute for CSK. So this person ran a contest in Instagram for a cause, and she donated a framed artwork. This is a artwork for the person who contributed for CSK in that specific contest period. So this was another generous gesture by her. So this again, so we decided to have football, but we had no idea where to source the football posts or how to conduct the event. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any pictures from the day of the event. So this is when we were transporting the football posts. So thankful to Just for Kicks. So they are another NGO who teach leadership through football in a lot of our schools. So when I called Naveen, he was like immediately, bro, just take the post from MJR Nagar school. And not only that, both the day we had coaches from JFK who came and who conducted the event for us. So again, thankful for them. And this is very special. So this time we decided, most of you might not know, this is an internal portal that we created for fellows to sign up their kids on various events. And at the end of it, this is how a participant ID card looked. So These are all children from my class. I had so much fun getting the funny pictures of them. So this portal was designed entirely by Anand, one of fellows from TH Road, and Adil Juane, another one of friends who is currently an engineering student. So both of them together built this portal, and it made a lot of our work easy, which Varshit will talk about the portal and its possibilities. And this is about the long dark nights of my journey towards fundraising for CSK, fundraising and logistics for TSK. That was the vertical that I took care of. So fundraising for an event like CSK seems like an easy job, but it was hard when there is no money. So there were many sleepless nights when we were thinking, can we raise enough money? Will we be able to do this and stuff? But then we pulled off the events. Still reimbursements are yet to come, but event is done. So few of the things that we did differently and few of the important pointers that most of them wouldn't have noticed, but which were very important for us. So in no particular order, this time we did something called as a social media wave for CSK. So by this, all people who are fellows, alumni, staff put the status at the same time of CSK poster, and we reached almost 11,000 people through Facebook because of just this campaign. And this is by far the largest CSK campaigns I've ever seen. So I think the numbers are more than 11,000. 17, yeah, it's 17,000. I couldn't get the screenshot of it, but it's 17,000 people reached through just this campaign, and we did a lot of the social media wave, which also helped in fundraising. And we had a lot of celebrities, Instagram celebrities, who also supported CSK by posting for us. So we had Vignesh, YouTuber and stand-up comedian. No? Yeah. And we had Enian, another YouTuber, and we had Cheeky DNA as well, another YouTuber, who all three of them supported us by posting posts, Instagram posts, which helped us in term magnifying the reach. And this is two special donors, which is very personal to me. So this is one person, I don't even know him personally. I got a contact. It's a very weak connection. I got it from my mother's friends and extended relatives. But this person was interested in CSK. And this was a conversation with him. He just asked few questions. What is CSK? What benefit does it do for the students? And then he's like, will you run the event even if you don't raise enough funds? These are the questions he had. And at the end of it, he's like, I'm giving you 30K for the event, which is a huge amount when it comes to an event like CSK. And I think this time for CSK, he's the highest individual donor. And another, again, chosen to remain always off the radar, even last year, even this year, but this time I forcefully put their logo, Zoho Corporation. So every year with just one email, no need. Okay. So branding comes because I'm an ex-Zoho employee. Can't help it, but Zoho is one of my biggest support through the fellowship. They've helped me a lot in classroom and as well as in CSK. So just an email saying we are conducting this event again this year, and another email comes in, okay, we have transferred 60,000. For anyone who's worked with corporate CSRs or getting funds, this is they know the difficulty behind this, because none of them first of all reply to emails, and they want an in-depth call, they want a physical meeting, they want a pitch, they want a proposal, they want to know what's in it for them, they want to know how they can encourage their CSR in them. No questions asked, just the trust they have in the work we do. Yeah, another mention of them again. So these were like majority contributors for CSK. And school team. So this is another biggest source for funding for us. So this time we motivated the school teams to raise funds for CSK by assigning small targets for them, and we were very taken aback because most of the funds came in through this school team fundraising, And these are just my screenshot of messages where I positively reinforced all the fellows to fundraise for CSK. So again, thanks to all school team POCs who were involved in fundraising for CSK. Some conscious decisions that we took. So no plastic containers were used as a lunch box. And we didn't use plastic spoons as well. Even though it costed extra, we went forget for wooden spoons. And last year, one of the difficulties that we faced was we got the bus driver details only the day of the event. This in turn couldn't handle any last minute delays or anything. So this time we got a very good vendor for bus transport, and all the fellows contacted their bus vendor before 6:30, which is a big achievement when it comes to history of CSK. And again, as sign-ups portal was made last year, it was through Google Forms and Sheets, but this time portal made at least we tried to make the process easy, and I think we've landed somewhere. Another thing that's not there in this list is we took into sustainability as an account in whatever we did. That's why this year CSK logo doesn't have a year mentioned in it, so that anything that is left over from this year can be used next year. And a lot of things, even volunteer management or documentation or even portal was thought in the sustainability angle, just so that even the fellows who are taking up next year can just go ahead and do this. And this is again Teach for India's largest campaign in Give India till now. CSK has crossed all records in Give India, and we had around 300 supporters, and the 300th one coming yesterday. And we raised around 4,85,000. So this is the largest campaign that entire Teach for India as an organization has done for an event in the magnitude of fellows and the amount also. So that's another silver cap for us. And again this year, until last year, CSK was an event not many people knew of, and I was very glad Ram made this video, because we never had a proper video also for last year that we could show to people, because CSK was always an event where 3,000 kids came, had fun and went. No fuss made, no big branding made. And this time we actually we tried to do a little bit of branding and outreach for CSK, and we got this partnered with News 7 television. So it's a Tamil News 7 Tamil news channel. So they covered CSK, and we had a news snippet on both days on the day of the event. So again, so that's it from my end. But one thing before I end is another biggest support that we have, and I wouldn't do justice if I don't thank them, are the volunteers who come year on year to help us conducting the event. There are two people who know the best about CSK. One is the students who participated every year, and two, the volunteers who come on a regular basis. These are the only two stakeholders who know everything about CSK. Fellows don't know, staff don't know, because they work only for 2 years. But these volunteers have been coming regularly for 5 years, 6 years, 3 years, and they know how to conduct CSK. So it's one of the biggest assets that we have when it comes to conducting an event like CSK. So again, thankful for them, and I'll end it here.